Hey everybody. Okay, so going to try to make this not as long as I did the ones last night. But no promises because you guys know me. I like to talk. So, anyways, it has been a day. A lot of things happened today that I was not expecting, but not going to go into detail on that because it's none of your business. Those of you that know me in real life know what I'm talking about, and we're just going to leave it at that. But it has been a day. I had work today, and then I had to leave work early to go to a doctor's appointment and have a little test thingy done. Don't know anything from that yet. Probably won't for a couple of days. So I'm just going to put all my trust in God and continue praying about it. Whether it's good or bad, whatever it is, I trust God that He has a plan for me. And so, yeah, there's nothing I can do right now. There's no sense in stressing about it because that's not going to change the outcome of the results or anything. So it is what it is. Had something major happen today, but again, not going to go into detail because it's not appropriate to discuss on here. But let's just say I'm relieved and I can breathe a little bit more now. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So, but having said all of that, the major thing that happened today, I have known about was happening all day today since about 11 o'clock this morning when I got a phone call. And so my anxiety has been on high alert all day today. So I've been in basically survival mode getting through the day. Because of that, I've been taking it easy this afternoon, and I've decided I decided because of a lot of that, and because that's how life is, unexpected things happen, that I need to reassess my workout plan. Working out before work is not really feasible for me right now. Feasible. I share a room with Cosmo, and in order to do that, I would have to wake up extra early, and then that would wake him up, and that's not really fair to him. But hopefully soon we're going to be getting our own place, and we'll have our own rooms, and so that won't be an issue anymore if I have to do that. So in the meantime, though, like tomorrow, we have youth group, and so I have that after work and everything, so I don't really have time in between there. And then by the time I get done with youth group, it's going to be late, and again, it would involve me keeping Cosmo up later than he needs to be up. So I have been thinking about it, and I'm still going to keep going on, like, keeping track of things. Like tomorrow is day 33. And I'm still going to do, my Bible verses and all of that stuff because to me, first of all, that doesn't take as much time as the workout stuff does. Second of all, Cosmo and I are doing it together, so it doesn't interfere with his sleep schedule or, any of that stuff because we're doing it together and stuff. So it's easy for me to do those before work. So I'm going to keep doing that and keep, track on that. I've still been practicing my dance, just not enough to really like justify like recording anything and stuff. So I'm still staying active and I'm doing all this stuff. But as far as like keeping my content going and everything, I'm gonna have to only like really do like my workout videos and stuff on days that I have time, because life has kicked back up for me this week, between starting a new job and starting classes and everything. But I don't want to use that as an excuse to just like not do it either, because like that's how people fail their New Year's resolutions and stuff. And I know I started this before New Year's, but to make myself feel good and to keep going and everything, I want to keep doing it and stuff. I just have to reassess things to being a single mom and not having all the time in the world like I have for the past, 4 months since we got here. Especially because Cosmo and I are about to get our own place, and that comes with responsibilities, and I have to work and I have to do all the things, and that's okay because that's part of being an adult. So yeah, don't be surprised if you don't see me working out as much, but just know that I am still being active and I'm still doing all the things and all this stuff. And I'm still going to focus on my mental health, um, which I'll get to that in just a second. And I'm still going to focus on my spiritual health because, again, that's something that Cosmo and I are doing together. So there's really not as much interference and stuff with that. Speaking, I mean, I guess the spiritual health goes with the mental health. God definitely knew what he was doing today. So originally, my day 10 was supposed to be cut back on social media, which I don't really do a whole lot anyways. Like I make my content videos in the morning, and then in the evening. Usually I don't do much during the day, especially now that I started this new job. And like on my like personal Facebook and stuff, I don't really share a whole lot anymore like I used to. So I was like, this morning I was like, well, that doesn't really work for me because like I'm not really doing a whole lot on my social media stuff anyways. So like I need something more because I wanted to be challenged. I wanted something that I could look back on and be like, yeah, I'm glad that I did that. But I didn't know what I wanted to do. And like I just had this like nagging, not nagging feeling, but I mean nagging feeling, I guess, that I needed to pray more today. And I don't believe in coincidences. And I really believe that was God's way of saying, hey, I know what's coming. Something big is coming your way today. You're going to get a phone call and things are going to change. And you're going to be anxious because I'm an anxious person. And so you're going to need to pray. And it wasn't even just for me either. It's my doctor's appointment and I parked the car. And so Cosmo and I sat there and we prayed before my appointment. And so it wasn't even just for me. It was for Cosmo too. He needed that reassurance that God was with us just as much as I did. So I don't believe in coincidences, and God knew exactly what he was doing when he spoke to me this morning and told me, hey, you're going to need to pray more today. So anyway, so yeah, like I said, it's been a day. Hopefully things will start getting easier. Hopefully I can start relaxing more and not being so on edge all the time whenever I'm out in public. But in the meantime, I will just keep trusting God and trusting that he will guide me through anything. And yeah, keep that count going. And like I said, tomorrow is day 33. And I'm going to hold my head held high, even if I don't work out every day for you guys. I'm still doing the stuff. My job is very physically active. And like I said, I practice my little dance moves here and there, just on enough to justify like recording and stuff. And it'll get easier whenever I have my own room and I don't have to worry about keeping Cosmo up or waking Cosmo up early to do my workout stuff. So, yeah, but I'm not gonna let myself down and not work out. And, cause I'm feeling amazing. I feel so good, like physically and mentally and everything. So yeah, anyways, wanted to update you guys, show you all my lovely face. And remind you guys to trust God. He really is looking out for me and for Cosmo. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Remember to stay kind. Bye.